Many of you watching will have heard of the Titleist Pro V1, arguably one of the most popular golf balls ever made. And you would have also possibly heard of the Titleist Pro V1X, slightly different ball with different characteristics. However, Titleist have got another Pro V1 up their sleeve, bit of a secret one. This, the Titleist Pro V1X Left Dash. Now you might not have heard of these golf balls because they are super rare and they are very hard to find in the stores. You can find them in very limited shops. Now Titleist are claiming that these fly similar to a Pro V1X, but with dramatically lower full swing spin and a firmer feel. Now typically lower spin, certainly with driver, could equate to more distance. Because My Golf Spy have done a recent ball test. They've taken 35 of the leading urethane golf balls and done some robot testing. 60 hours of testing. And they found that this Pro V1, for swing speeds that are fast like mine, is the longest. Now distance is all well and good, yes, and obviously I'd like to get more distance. But also, if I was to consider a new golf ball, as many of you should do as well, testing it in every single capacity is really important. We're going to start here on the putting green where I like to start my ball testing. I'm going to hit some putts, hit some chips, go further back and hit some longer shots, maybe hit some iron shots before we get back to the tee. Because for me, the golf ball has to perform in every single section. Okay, so I've done a few putts and some chips, and I have to say, these golf balls feel really firm, or borderline hard. I'm not the biggest fan of that, and I've got some concerns. If I start to go further back and try and pitch them in, am I gonna get any real stop? You know what? Can't complain with that. Drop and stop. I wouldn't say they screwed back. This one pitched there and took one hop. This one pitched there and took a little bit more of a jump. And this one came up a fraction short, but then jumped forward. I mean, the good results, but again, probably not what I'm familiar with. Again, I'm gonna describe the feel off the face, putts, chips, pitches. It's a louder, harder feel off the face, certainly compared to Pro V1. Okay, just a quick one. Next test I'm going to do durability, but I wanted to show you this. This is a normal Pro V1. Listen to the sound of this. I'm going to take my mic down with you. That's a normal Pro V1 noise. This is the Pro V1X Left Dash. So much harder. Next test, durability out the bunker. With it being harder, is it going to be more durable? Okay, I'm going to be simple with you. That has passed with flying colours. 10 balls out the bunker. This Pro V1X Left Dash has hardly been scratched. Honestly, I'm really impressed with that. Some other balls when I've done this test look like they've been left in the garden with a dog and it's been chewed up. That is very respectable. Right, we need to hit some full shots now. So I've come here onto the 14th hole, and the tee I'm hitting off here today, I'll be honest, I'd probably normally be hitting 8 iron, but apparently because this golf ball is longer, and I've got no reason to think it's not, I'm gonna see if I can get there with 9 iron today. Let's hit some shots. I'm gonna hit 5 into this green, just so we can get a bit of an idea of what they're like on the full shot, certainly irons as well. It looks like it's got the distance. It has got the distance. Not my best strike, but pin high. Get off a bit. Good for distance again. Oh, this looks nice. Spin left, keep spinning left. Oh, granted, I've had 4 shots, yes, but we're getting close. That was nice, that one. Oh, it's not quite drawn. Stayed out to the right, but they're not bad. And honestly, if not a full club longer than what I'd normally hit, honestly, maybe half a club. Pretty impressed with that. Now it's time. The driver is out. GC quad's ready. I'm gonna hit 5 normal Pro V1s, the ones I would normally use, and then compare those numbers to the 5 Pro V1 X left dash. Again, this isn't the most scientific test in the world. If you do want to check out that MyGolfSpy experiment, that test, definitely do. I'll link it in the description below because it actually was very, very thorough, and kudos because that took a lot of work. Let's go Pro V1 first. Okay, so that's 5 shots with a normal Pro V1. My average there, surprise, surprise, was 279.8 yards. That's exactly where I'd normally see my driver shots carry. My longest shot was 292 yards carry, that last one where I caught it a little bit high and it just stayed in the air forever. Spin rate was fairly low, around just under 2,000, and ball speed was very close, but not quite 160 miles per hour. It sat around about 158 miles per hour. Next up, left dash. Seems to come out fast. Okay, very promising. Come on, look at these numbers. 289 carry, 160 miles per hour ball speed, 2,000 spin. Now, if that was looking like more like my average, I'd be over the moon with that. Good start for the Pro V1 left dash. 162 ball speed, 289 carry, 2,100 spin. Really good. Okay, last shot. That could be the best yet. All right, guys, the results are in, and I've got to say I'm impressed. On average, the Pro V1 left dash carried 285.6 yards. That's 5.8 yards longer than I was averaging with the Pro V1. That's good. Ball speed was faster, comfortably starting to push over 160, which I've not done for a while, and spin rate stayed consistent. There's a slight thing to note. The longest shot I hit today was actually done with the Pro V1 at 292, but on average, the Pro V1 X left dash, for me, at my swing speed, is longer. I'm impressed. Now, there are downsides to this, which I thought there might be. I don't know if I could get used to the feel around the greens. It feels like a rock. Chipping and putting just did not feel nice at all. But if you're ever in need of a longer golf ball, this could be the switch I go to, certainly at my club head speed. Guys, thanks for watching. Do check out MyGolfSpy's experiment, and from what I've seen, it was pretty accurate. See you next time.